Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mayan Trey, and welcome to episode 1 of season 2 of my Northampton Town Road to Glory career mode. A quick look at what the board is laying out for us this season. We've got a budget of $600,000 for transfers and $2,900 for wages, and they're expecting us to finish mid-table and a round of 32 cup run. Here's a quick look at the players I've got in my youth academy. All of them, or most of them, 16 years old. A couple 17 and a 15-year-old. And I think a few of them have birthdays coming up, but John Joe O'Toole now wanting to discuss wages once again. He sent me a message last season and I ignored it, and now he's once again asking for it. Luckily, though, we ain't got to worry about that. We've got a few offers here. First of all, this one from Millwall for John Joe O'Toole. I'm going to counter-offer that one $1 million. In Exeter City, only wanting to pay $375 for the second leading scorer of League 2 last season. Mark Richards here, although he is 32 years old. Being that he's 32, I'm going to go ahead and take what I can get for him, but I'm going to counter-offer, first of all, $625 for that. Advance a few days, and we've got another offer from Doncaster for $400,000 for Mark Richards. Same thing for them, $625. Wouldn't be fair to force them to pay more if they want him. And right off the bat, Doncaster is going to say, all right, let's do it, and they're going to go after Mark Richards here. Millwall, though, is going to say now a little bit more than we were wanting at $1 million, so they're going to counteroffer $800, and I'm going to come back with $875. And since we're losing Mark Richards, we are going to need some strikers, or a striker, to fill in that back end gap there. We're hopefully going to get Ivan Toney to step up into that number 2 spot, but we do need a 4th striker to make up that second team. So we're checking out a few of these players here. We got Toby Show Silva from Charlton Athletic, Junior Morius, the Jamaican from Wickham, George Thomas at Coventry City, Bernard Mensah from Watford, Johan Terhorst from Bristol City, and finally, Carlton Morris as the next guy here from Norwich City. And then we're also going to be looking at a few wingers. We got Jacob Murphy from Norwich City. We've also got Nathan Thomas from Plymouth Argyle. We got Jacob Murphy's brother, twin brother, Josh Murphy, also at Norwich City. Murphy twins over there. We got Max Lowe, Derby County. Scott Burgess at Bury is an 18-year-old. And then we got Charles Banya at Crawley Town. A few of those are left mids, a few are right mids. So, going to look at fill in for both. Mark Richards has agreed to terms with Doncaster, so he is officially gone, and we have more budget now. We've got offers for Lawson Doth from Newport County. They're only wanting $275, and that's not going to fly, so we're going to make them offer up a bit more there, $600,000. Millwall coming back at $825 now. We're going to go ahead and stall on that one a little bit, see if we get anything else for him. Checking the news here, we've got a few ahead of time reports saying that Nichols is being courted by Newport County and also O'Toole from Portsmouth. They haven't come in yet. Well, here's that one from Portsmouth finally. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to come back with $1 million for them, see what they say on that. While still stalling for the other one from Millwall. Going to hold off on that one for a minute. There we go, Ivan Toney saying he'd like to step up for Richards. And then Newport County, they're not digging it. I said, where did I say, 625? They said not even close. So that's not gonna fly there. And now Portsmouth coming back saying not quite $1 million, but we're gonna go and say $900,000 for both them and Millwall. We'll see who comes back with it first. Hopefully one of them will. And Millwall says okay, and we're gonna go ahead and counter offer Carlisle United here, $675, just in case John Joe O'Toole deal falls through. And so we're obviously going to need to replace one of them if they both get sold. So we're going to look at some cams here. We got Harry Williams, 19-year-old from Cheltenham Town. See how this guy plays out. And then we've also got Connor Mahoney from Blackburn Rovers. Inquire about both of them and see which one comes back more affordable. But Dundee United now also wanting to get in on Lawson Dath. But I'm gonna say $725. Harry Williams, they're wanting to sell for 1.4. Not really wanting to spend even close to that, so no dice on that. Connor Mahoney, they're wanting 950. Still not wanting to spend very close to that either, but I'm going to go ahead and just offer 500,000, see what they say on this. Maybe they'll come back with something more reasonable. 500,000 and Daff. If I can get that trade, that's a pretty decent trade. See how that plays out. Dundee United says no. Carlisle United says, all right, let's do this for 675. And then also Portsmouth now still in the race with Millwall. Both of them now have accepted the 900,000 asking price for O'Toole. We'll see which one signs first. Johan Terhorst has apparently recently arrived this season for a fee of $1 million, so they're probably not going to get rid of him. But a couple of the other ones are up for grabs, I bet. So we're going to go ahead, Partick Thistle and Southend United and Dundee United reject all three of those offers. Yeah, they're not selling Terhorst. John Joe O'Toole has agreed with Millwall $900,000, and they've agreed to terms. And Dath has agreed to terms, so both of them are now gone. We now have a just under $2.5 million transfer budget in Newport County after failing to acquire Richards and Dath. Now they're going to come after Nichols, and there's no way I'm selling him. Leading scorer, only 27 years old. Definitely going to keep him. And so looking at a few different players just to shore up some open spots on this team. Bernard Mensah, they're asking somewhere just under 700,000 for him. Toby Shaw Silva, let's see what they want, just under 900,000. Not really digging it on either one of those. Anthony Griffith, they're wanting 450. I'm going to try to see if I can get him for less here. I'm going to go ahead and probably just roll with 300,000. See what they say on that. Hopefully I can get him, because a 28-year-old probably grow for another year or two, but even if he's not that high up right now, he's mainly to just stopgap to fill in for Carter, because all I got right now is Carter. Ricky Ravenhill, I'm going to try to get rid of him right here. Transfer list him, as he is 34 years old, only 55 overall, and he's declining fast. So hopefully I can get just something for him. I'll probably take close to whatever the first thing I get is. And now we got Charles Banya. Going to inquire about him, see what they'd like for him. He's looking pretty promising, actually, for his age. Not too old, and he's a left mid. We definitely need that left mid spot. And Scott Burgess over here, the 18-year-old, only 53 overall, but he's 18 years old on the right side. Hopefully see what they want for him. Max Lowe as well, and possibly Josh Murphy, see what they want for all these players. Nathan Thomas and Carlton Morris. And a lot of these are coming back with very low offers here, like this one for Carlton Morris, 90,000. Found out later after I recorded all of the video here that that's actually a glitch for whenever they're not fully scouted, I guess, or maybe even when they are. But when you inquire and they come back with a low value like that, you can offer that value and get them for that. But if you go much lower or any lower, usually they'll come back and offer you what they're actually worth. So I end up going for a couple of these, like Scott Burgess. Nathan Thomas actually came back with a realistic one, but most of these other players came back real low. So I was thinking maybe they're just really shitty players, but I was just going to use them for stopgaps anyway. So I actually bid in lower than even the already discounted asking price. And I think Scott Burgess I come back with, went 65,000 on that one, and they actually said okay. But everybody else came back and said, no, here's what we meant to send you the first time. As we'll see here. Yeah, Anthony Griffith, they're going to accept for 300,000. Charles Banya, they're coming back. They want 1.1 million. And I really want him, but I'm going to compare against this guy, Josh Ginley. They say 925, but I'm going to go for him. I'm going to go for 800, see if they take that. I'll sign him for 800. He'll be a good player in the days to come. And we've got an offer for 50,000 for Ricky Ravenhill from Luton Town. We're going to counter offer 100,000. Yeah, there you go. Carlton Morris actually meant 525 instead of the 90 I think it said the first time. But that's a bit more than I'm wanting to spend on a striker that's probably going to be a backup for the moment. Josh Ginley, same thing for him. Nathan Thomas, They're saying they want a bit more than what I offered. Not really going to pursue that one anymore. Same thing, max low here. They said, I think it was 60, but they really want 525. So, no thank you on that. And then we've got Bernard Mensah. They said 250, but really they wanted 600. So, that's like I said, it's a bit more than I'm wanting to spend right now this transfer window, just in case some other things come up. I don't want to spend all my money just yet. But Charles Banya, they agreed to the 800,000. So, I'm going to go ahead, send a contract offer to him, see if he accepts that. Hopefully he will. It'd be a great player to add to my team. And then we've also got Nathan Thomas. No, gonna delete that one. Scott Burgess, they accepted that one as well. $750 a week. That's easy. No brainer there. We're gonna go ahead and take that. And then, let's see, we've got a few other ones. Yeah, $375 for max low instead. Anthony Griffith, they accepted mine. So contract offer. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna send the offer, but I may hold off on it just to see how a bit more of the transfer window plays out before I actually accept, if he accepts. Just go ahead and clean out my inbox here. And we got Junior Morias as well, and they're saying almost 500,000 for him. I'm gonna go ahead and inquire, see what they would actually like. And they come back with 70,000. I was gonna counter offer 75, but I was like, no, I don't want to scare them away. They're the only people showing interest. So I meant to hit accept, but instead I just counter offered for 70,000, the same 70,000 they already offered. So we're gonna go ahead and get my youth squad, or my youth scout, I'm sorry, set up here in England once again. 6 months on this one, $111,000. Probably could have gone 9 months, but decided just 6 months is fine there. And then we've got this match here against the Korean League team, Busan I'Park.
Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. It's Busan against Northampton Town.
I don't know, probably not saying that completely right, but I know the announcers called them Busan. But right away, Busan here trying to maintain possession outside of the box, slowly working their way inside, and 8 minutes in, they slip a shot just past Duke, who takes a bad angle on the attacker, and they have gone up 1-0 in this friendly here. And for these friendlies, I know I ended the last season on Legendary, but I went back to World Class, but I adjusted the sliders to make it a bit more difficult. Took down the shot error and pass error for the opponents, and also upped their goalkeeper ability. But it didn't help them there, as Tony takes the cross and heads it right past the goalie. 18 minutes in, we have equalized it here at 1-1. Great header from Tony to get it past the keeper. Just a few minutes later, though, 20th minute, they're on the attack, into the box, and they slip another one past Duke. They get another one past him. Langmead gets cut out of position, and they're able to just slip it past. 28th minute, trying to equalize once again. Tony gets completely wiped out. That's going to be a yellow card and a free kick. We're going to give it to Hornby, though. He seems to be our best statistically free kick taker on the squad at the moment. We're going to try to go far post with this one. Just misses it. Hits it off of the crossbar. Tony now coming into the box on the side, on the attack. Passes it over to Nichols, who's going to make a move. Tries to take the shot. Can't quite corral it enough to get it down. But in the second half, they pass it up. And Duke there holding the wide line on that. Kicks it out of bounds. And in 65th minute, still in the second half, Tony trying to make a move past the defender. He holds onto the shirt, and we do get another free kick. Hornby's going to take it, and this one, not quite as close, but he skips it off of the top of the net. And then Roberts there, turning the ball over with a bad long pass. They get another opportunity, trying to extend their lead, and it goes off of the post, and we clear it out. Nichols passes it back over to Tony, who's going to walk into the box, streak past the defender, takes the shot, and gets it past the keeper there. 2 goals here in this game. Great showing from Tony to start the season here, making up for Richards there with a couple of goals. And then we get called with a foul there. They're going to take the free kick, trying to close down that corner. Can't quite do it, and at the beginning of stoppage time, they take a 3-2 lead here. And Nichols trying to make a run past all the defenders, trying to equalize it in the closing seconds. He gets the shot. The goalie gets just enough of it, sends it out of bounds. And then in the final seconds, we get another attack. Nichols, though, trying to take it once again. Can't quite do it. They clear it out. Goes out of bounds, and there's the final whistle. We drop this friendly 3-2, which is about the time I want to be dropping matches, not during the regular season. So it's good to see how my team's playing after they've advanced from last season. And now we've still got Anthony Griffith here wanting a contract, and Junior Morius, they're asking $40,000, and Colchester for this center attacking mid here wanting $525, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to offer a bit less than that. I'm gonna go with the $350,000 there. See what they come back with there. Probably not gonna end up signing that guy. Junior Morius though, definitely gonna offer the $40K. That is not. I mean, that is just chump change really. George Thomas, they're saying $275 for him, and then Tyler Harvey, not gonna pursue him. And Scott Burgess has agreed, so that was $90,750 a week. I'm gonna accept him, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna accept Anthony Griffith. We could definitely use him, and he's pretty cheap, only $300,000. I think it was $1,500 a week. I think is what it said. May have been a bit less, but I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much offer half price for George Thomas at $275. I'm gonna go for the $125 here, and he's only wanting $1,500 a week as well. Clear out my inbox, and then right before we go into the next friendly, Wickham has accepted the $40,000 for Junior Morius, and Colchester has said no, not even close. And Charles Banya from Crawley Town, he has come back. He has said yes, let's go ahead and get this contract signed. And so we are going to offer a contract to Junior Morius before this game, and let's see if he takes it. But first, we've got to adjust our budget a little bit. We're going to go, I think, 85 and 15 as the split there to free up some budget so I can sign Junior Morius. So we're going to go ahead and do sporadic first-team player because he'd be more of a rotation guy than important first-team player. And I'll do 425 the most for Sammy here. If they still say no, then I'm just going to stop pursuing them. But now we've got another friendly against a familiar team from the first season, Al-Orubah.
A friendly match for you today. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith with me in the commentary box. Looking forward to describing the action for you.
As a team that we played, I think, the second friendly last season as well. We came away with that with like a 2-1 victory, I think it was, or 2-0 or something like that. But right away, 5 minutes in, Sinclair trying to get us on the board, but he sends the shot wide there. Can't quite pull it down. And Langmead gets caught out of position, but Duke makes a fantastic save. Tozer on the clearance attempt doesn't quite get it out, and then Langmead stops it there, and we actually finally clear it. But now another save on a great shot from in close by Duke. And on the resulting counter, they go for a weak header from the far post side, and Duke was in a great position to make the save, but Langmead, in his attempt to try to help out, does more harm than good, barely gets a touch on it with his head, and he redirects it just enough to keep it away from Duke. As you see right there, it bounces down, and Duke is no longer in position, can't react quick enough, and they take a 1-0 lead here. Sinclair making moves past the defenders. They go for the slide tackle, can't quite do it. He rips the shot off, tries to go over the shoulder, but the goalie gets enough of it, and they're able to clear it out. Now we got Hornby trying to dance around the defender, can't quite make it past him, but he finally breaks free a little bit, sends it over to Sinclair, who's going to fake a shot behind him. Another fake shot through the legs, walks in on goal, and the goalie makes a great save there to keep it out. Shot attempt from then, Langmead gets enough of it to send it out of bounds. And Sinclair now in the 72nd minute trying to make something happen, and he's able to slip it past the keeper. Great little finesse shot across the ground to wrap it around, and we have equalized here at 1-1 here in the 72nd minute. Pretty decent so far this season. Some of these new players are starting to show up pretty good, but right away our defenders get caught out of position, and Duke can't save that one, and they take a 2-1 lead just a few minutes after we equalize. But Moyo now coming in for Hornby into the cam position, gives it up to Banya, drops it for Nichols, and Nichols is able to equalize it right back, 86 minutes up. I've substituted Moyo in for Hornby in that cam position so we can get some more offense up front and some more speed, and it's working out so well. Sinclair with another chance to pull us in front. Can't quite do it, sends it over the bar. That's the final whistle, though, and we do hang on for a draw in the second friendly of this second season. Matt Duke there getting man of the match rating 7.5, making the saves when we needed them, although it would have been nice to make one or two more. But that's going to do it all for this episode. Just some few more emails. I'm just going to scroll through. We are going to start it off the next episode with the league match, first regular season league match of Season 2 against Hartlepool United. And we're also going to continue to get this transfer window underway, get a few more players here to shore up some gaps that we've still got in our depth. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later.